Steve is watching another self-improvement video. It's his 5th one of the day, but he can't even remember the previous videos he watched, and he is zoning out on this one, AFK in his own brain. After finishing that video, he gets a bit hungry. Uber Eats time, and gets his local McDonald's. This is Steve's life, and he wonders why he has low testosterone. Steve is nothing like Apollo. Apollo has been eating a clean diet and exercising for years, therefore building an amazing Greek god-like body. Due to years of meditation, Apollo is constantly present. He never zones out. He's never AFK in his brain.
Testosterone is on a rapid decline in men, about 1% per year. So, based on that statistic, if it carries on like this, 100 years later, the average testosterone now will be halved. So the average testosterone now is 500 nanograms, and in 100 years, the average will be 250. That is f***ing insane. There's also a correlation between decrease of testosterone and increased number of suicide rates. Suicide rates are the highest it's ever been in young men, and I think there's a causation for it. I think low testosterone is one of the driving reasons why men kill themselves. And it's not just testosterone we have to worry about. We have to worry about other compounds that are just as important, if not more important than testosterone. Let me give you an example. DHT, dihydrotestosterone. You probably heard of this before, and you probably considered DHT with the balding gene. So balding equals bad, DHT is bad. That's what everyone's been telling you. But DHT is probably the most important compound that turns you from a boy into a man. It's a more powerful version of testosterone. It's 5 times as more powerful as testosterone. So you need to actually get your DHT higher. There are a lot of reasons why your test is low. But I'm guessing if you click this video, you probably watch other testosterone boosting videos and they all say the same shit. Or eat good, sleep good, exercise, and you have high T. But even they don't get to specifics. They say eat good food, but they don't tell you what foods to eat. They tell you don't eat bad food, but what is classified as bad food? And in this channel, that's why I go into complete specifics. I tell you what foods you should exactly eat, what foods you should avoid, how long you should be sleeping, all of that. And total testosterone is actually a bad way to measure total androgen status. We want the benefits of testosterone. We don't just want to say, I have high testosterone, but then suffer the symptoms of low testosterone. So what's more important is your net androgen status. And you could have a lot of testosterone in the blood, but not a lot of testosterone in the cells. Anyways, let's get into the topic of the video. People talk about sugar being bad for you. And when I refer to sugar here, I mean refined sugars. The sugars you get from fruits and foods are actually good for you, so you can eat them as much as you want. But I'm talking about the sugars you get from fucking a chocolate bar or crisp. Them sugars are obviously horrible for you and they will decrease testosterone. But this food I'm going to mention here decreases your testosterone way more than sugar. And the thing that is destroying your testosterone the most is PUFAs, and that stands for polyunsaturated fats. So polyunsaturated fats are seed oils basically. So stuff like soybean oil, canola oil, rapeseed oil, sunflower oil. Don't confuse this with saturated fat. Saturated fat is actually good for your testosterone, so I recommend you eating saturated fat. A bit of butter is not going to kill you, it's actually good for you. But PUFAs kill testosterone in so many ways, directly, indirectly, and the worst part is PUFAs is nearly in every single food. If a food is fried, just know it's gonna have seed oils inside, except olive oil. That doesn't even count as a seed oil, but olive oil is actually good for testosterone. And let me mention some of the ways they kill testosterone. They increase cortisol, they increase estrogen, they decrease DHT, which you need. They increase oxidative stress, which increases inflammation, which also lowers your testosterone. And it's nearly found in every food, unless you actually buy the one ingredient food yourselves and cook it in butter or olive oil or whatever. If you go to a restaurant, most likely it's gonna have seed oils inside whatever food you're eating. If you go to a fast food, there is going to be seed oils inside. It's just every single food you eat has seed oils. So try avoid seed oils as much as you can, and make sure you're eating your fish so your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio gets more balanced. But still, avoid seed oils as much as you can. Alright, that's been the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.